gentlemen, this is Swarmlord39 from Almost Cool. I am here today playing a game of, if you haven't seen it before, The Isle. Now, the only reason I started off in the middle of the recording instead of the main menu like I normally would is because I have tried to record an episode several times today, and it has failed miserably every time. First time was definitely on me. First time was on me as I apparently hadn't upgraded my graphics driver and it caused problems and yeah. The other two times, well, there had been an update about the time I finished. They threw out an update about the time I finished updating my driver. And, well, I downloaded the update. I think the problem was, though, I tried to jump on before the update was scheduled to come out for everybody, so I had sections of the map that just didn't work. And my game kept freezing every time I tried to minimize it, and a whole bunch of pain. So, yeah, now that, hopefully that's all done with, and we will be able to play a decent round. Now, for those of you out there, this is currently at the point where they only have survival mode, which requires you to get progression points by basically staying alive a certain amount of time, and that's it at the moment. And there are the two trees, the carnivores and the herbivores. Now, the easier of the two would be the herbivore tree, because you just have to eat the trees and then run. But bullet tree starts off with the dryosaurs, which I think it's because they don't want you going around eating people immediately. Anyway, so I decided to go along the carnivore tree. Although at the moment I am still torn if I want to go along and try to aim for an Acrosaurus, or if I want to go and try to aim for a T-Rex. Now, the biggest problem with the T-Rex is, well, I'm pretty sure the T-Rex would be the more powerful of the two. The biggest problem is that the T-Rex takes a lot more time. So, it's been estimated about at least a minute per point. And the T-Rex, to get to the stage before the T-Rex, you have to have 120 points, and to get to the T-Rex from that stage also costs 120 points. Yeah. Quite a bit of points. But on the other hand, you know, you get to play a flipping T-Rex. So, it's... that water over there? That might be water over there. I need to get to water, because there's a dryosaurus. Food is everywhere. Anywhere there are trees, there is food. It's the water that's harder for a dryosaurus. Now, eventually that swaps. I mean, for a carnivore. For the carnivore tree, that's only... dryosaurus is the easiest stage to survive. Once you get to Herosaurus and or Osteoraptor, depending on which current path you're trying to take, it gets harder, because you have to find either get lucky and find someone's random corpse sitting around, or you have to find and kill someone. Which takes effort, and depending on what they are at, they might kill you. Ah, fudge! Fudge, I'm about to die. I think. Yep. Ah! Ah! I'm dead. Well, that was a nice start. I'm dead. You bugger! Don't you dare go out like that on me now. Yeah. Voila. Okay, so now you get to see the tree. There's going to be multiple trees, but right now the only two complete trees are the T-Rex tree and the Acro tree. Yes, I get that you're eating me. So, as you can see, I'm guessing Dryo 2 just means the T-Rex tree. Since they probably don't want you saying, okay, I'm going to jump over in the middle of it. I almost want to do the herbivore tree just because the herbivore tree would allow you to would allow for a lot easier survival, but that would make it for a very boring video. So for now, I'm going to aim for the carnivore tree. Okay, where the heck are we now? Okay, aim from the carnivore tree and try to get strip pizza. Also, they've messed around with the day-night cycle in the past update, and well, to be honest, it's both really annoying and really amazing at the same time. The annoying part is right at the point where it hits, right about now, because it's going to get really dark and really hard to see. But once it hits night, and it's like our night vision adjusts or whatever, it's amazing. Anyway, yeah, so now my points have completely reset. I am utterly... well, I won't say utterly screwed, but I'm not gonna be moving up a point anytime soon. That was just bad luck that raptor came along right as I was laying down. And I do not know why he was suddenly doing the little friendly voice right there at the end. That was almost like taunting. I feel like. Now, you will see that there will be some players, some dinos that cooperate with each other at various points. Oh, yep. See, this is the part I'm not liking. Okay. You'll see dinosaurs that will cooperate with each other, and that's all well and good. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I honestly think that getting it together a good pack for survival mode would be fantastic, especially on the lower levels. Like, especially for carnivores, like. They're relatively fine when they start out. They can survive even on their own. They just need to avoid being seen by carnivores and find some sort of water source. That's it. But carnivores need to hunt, and if you cannot, and hunting as the smaller dinosaurs, as the Austrioraptor and the Herosaurus, can be incredibly dangerous because anything other than the dryosaurs can fight back. I believe the Gallimimus can still fight back. Which means that theoretically you could get killed by any of your prey if it is bigger than a dryosaurus. Okay, sword vision's coming back now. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, the only thing I don't like is the fact that it's harder to see it, that it makes it harder to see it first. I'm gonna walk for a little bit because I can't see jack. Yep. Oh, tree. Perfect. Okay. It's getting better. I can sort of see now. I can see decently well now. I am still not 100% sure where I'm going for water. I do know that there should be some water sources relatively nearby, but oh. Yeah, and this is the other part about playing as the smaller dinos. When you're running around in the undergrowth, it's kind of hard to see. I've run off a small cliff this way before. It's not fun. Okay. Very decent sight, and apparently out in the open it's even better. But I still have to find something to drink. Because the main thing is, I've got to survive. Ooh. Okay, that was a tree. I can't see anything. I can't zoom out, really. I can't really zoom out either. This is about as far as I can go. But if I can find a water source, then I will have everything I need to at least hit the first level. Whether an Austrioraptor or a Herosaurus. Now, out of the two of those, I'm not sure which one would be effectively stronger. I think the Raptor, it might be faster and a little bit more health, but I think the Herosaurus has more bleed damage, which would be a pain in the butt, even at dinosaurs at a higher tier, aka dinosaurs who are technically supposed to be stronger. Oh my gosh, where's water? That's the other thing about this game that's a little bit annoying, and this is mostly just because it's very hard. Well, not so maybe on other maps it's not as big a deal, but on this map there's not very many landmarks. Which means it's very hard to get a sense of direction and say, oh, I know if you go from that area to this way, you find a lake or something like that. But yeah, so actually, I wonder. I might know this area. Is that a lake? That looks like a huge lake. I mean, I have no idea. To be fair, sometimes it seems like these maps, it might be that these maps sometimes change because the creators are still, I mean, it's early access. This game is early access, so the creators are constantly messing with it. But I think over in that direction there might be a small lake. Although that's a really big lake over there. It might just be that that's actually a really, although I swear that wasn't there when I last played through. My last playthrough ended horribly. Well, it got me horribly annoyed because I managed to get to. Yeah, I think I know this place. I think I was here on my last playthrough. But I managed to get all the way up to the basically the baby T-Rex, which is the last point before the 120 points. And I nearly made it to the 120 points when an adult T-Rex came after me. I thought I had a safe logout because there was no safe logout countdown on my thing. And when I logged out and logged back in, I was a dryosaur. So frustrating. But yeah, so I can see like logging out and logging back in as a cheap way to do it, and I do like how they have decided that just logging out suddenly shouldn't let you log back in necessarily. And it's not even like if the game crashes or they force people off a server for some reason, then you get to keep your points and everything. You might not start in the same place you were at before, but you will definitely keep all your points and whatnot. I found that out in my last playthrough. So, but I do wish that they would think of something else other than putting you back to square one for dying. I mean, at the very least, I mean, my personal opinion would be, instead of sending you all the way back to square one, send you back a tier. Like, if you died as a Herosaurus, you go back to being a Dryosaur. If you die as, let's say, an adult T-Rex, or, no, let's say you die as a Utah Raptor, you go back to being the Austrioraptors, to the Austrioraptor tier. Something like that. That way, it does punish you for dying, but in a game where several players have to kill to survive, it doesn't horribly punish you just because some other player decided that they needed a bite to eat. I may have been totally wrong about what was over here. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna head for where it looked like that giant lake. I mean, I at this point, I am apparently wrong about where I was at, or I was somewhat right and then took a wrong turn somewhere else along the way. Okay, that is bullcrap. First time I managed to jump, and it breaks my leg. Okay, we are probably screwed this time around. But I'm going to keep moving, maybe. I don't know. This might be one of the points of the videos that I decided to cut, because, I've decided that when going through this, it really will depend on what's going on and how much I actually remember to talk, whether or not I cut an area. Um, oh, okay. And as for, like, also, one of the things I did like about survival is that in this version, because survival is a lot more difficult, they did put down, they did lower some of the some of the times for certain things. Namely, the biggest thing being broken bones. In the free-for-all, broken bones took like 20 minutes to heal up, which was freaking ridiculous. Made sense. I mean, it would take much longer for an actual creature to heal a broken bone. Okay, I thought I heard something. It would take, but since survival is about surviving a certain amount of time, it seems like that they they significantly reduced the time. It took less. I think it took like 5 minutes, maybe less, to heal up broken bone on my last on my last play on the playthrough I actually I did it by myself. And yeah, I mean, I got lucky. I didn't run into anything in that one, and I survived completely unharmed. And that was what I got from running off a cliff. This time, this is what happens when I decide to actually jump. So yeah, we'll keep moving slowly because I don't really want to stop and hang around. This seems like a bad idea. Plus, also, I mean, I need water. I really... Okay. Sorry, I just get so freaked out when I play... Oh, boy. I heard that. I heard something. I can't... Actually, that's one of the things they did really well. They did really well at matching up the player sounds and the ambient sounds. So, heck, half the time while I was playing on my non-recorded playthrough, I kept mistaking the ambient sounds for, like... There was an ambient sound that sounded a lot like... Oh, see? There we go. That was relatively quick. But I kept mistaking the ambient sounds for, like, actual, like, carnivores and whatnot. I can't see anything. I'm going to stop here. I do not want to run off the cliff. Ooh, that is beautiful. Also kind of bright. Actually, this is a lot better. A lot faster. Oh, that is one giant lake, and I am happy. Now, the biggest worry I have is the fact that at the moment, water is kind of messy. At the moment, water is the only thing water does is it's there for you to drink, and it gets in the way of you eating. Other than that, it's non-existent. You can run straight into the water, and there won't be any consequences. Yeah, this used to be last time I played, this was a giant open sea. Ooh, I do not know exactly what that is, but that is a carnivore. But yeah, see, no consequence. It's actually relatively easy for a carnivore to just... It could be relatively easy for a carnivore to hide just into the water, wait until someone bumps up, and then jump in. Anyway, I am very happy about making this giant lake. I mean, well, they had all those little watering holes all over the place. It wasn't very, It made it so it seemed like it was less about surviving other dinosaurs, and for the carnivores about hunting down other dinosaurs. It actually seemed more like it was a challenge to find food. I mean, not food. A challenge to find water. And most of the time, you would find food to or from a watering hole. On the way to or from a watering hole. Because you couldn't otherwise find anyone. You might stumble across someone, but there would be nowhere really for, like, creature. There'd be, like, so many small areas, and they'd be so far out of the way. There'd be, like, no real area that you could say, oh, there will probably be other dinosaurs there. There will probably be there. It just really, it was really frustrating and whatnot. So adding in a major water source, I think, is a very good idea. A major water source that's easy to find, because then if it all else, then you have a place where you can say, oh, I'll go here, and then you have water, and you might run into other dinosaurs. Oh, that's another carnivore. Let's move away. That is a small dinosaur. I can't tell if that's a dryosaur or one of the small carnivores. So we're going to move a little bit away from the water. Are they actually going to eat it? Maybe? Oh! That was lag. Okay. I was hoping we wouldn't run into a lag issue, but here we are. Ooh, no. That is a carnivorous dinosaur. I'm just going to say no. That looks like it's actually another dryosaur, which is good. It means it won't eat me, and it means that theoretically any other dinosaur that stumbles across the two of us, I have a 50-50 chance of not being the target. That is, of course, if it sees us both. Like, I have... Actually, is that another carnivore? That might be a pack. Might be a Pachycephalosaurus. But I have no real idea. No, that tail's too long. It is not a Pachycephalosaurus. That is definitely some sort of carnivore. I'm gonna sit right here. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Wow. But man, seriously, this is a very beautiful game. We are halfway to our next point. Oh, that is another dinosaur. That might be... I don't know what that is. Although, given its length and the speed it's going, my best guess is a raptor. Oh, man. Oh, was that a baby Rex? That could have been a baby Rex. I kind of want to find out what it is, but at the same time, I know that if I get too close, I will almost certainly be picked off. Oh man, that might be a baryonyx. The swimming tree has got... Oh. No thanks. I'm just going to ignore them. Ah! Fudge. I'm out. Ah! Is it faster than me? I think it's faster than me. Whee! I can outmaneuver him though. I have a chance. I just need to let him run down his stamina. Woo! Jinx. Jukes, mad jukes. Oh man, the problem is I won't be able to progress. Anyway. Woo! Oh man, this is literally just me run. Oh my gosh, this is terrifying. Stop chasing me! He can't catch me like this. This is literally a race to see whose stamina will run out first. right at the bottom of the freaking lake. Also, he's not gonna... Doesn't he realize that even if he catches me, he's not gonna be able to eat? Not that well down here. Those are carnivores! Leave me alone, dang it! I will run down your stamina, man. Oh man, I just hope he doesn't have more stamina than me. I'm getting really low. This is actually, I might not make it, which is really gonna suck. If that's it, then I'm just gonna call the episode where it is, because I will not be able to make it. I mean, if other. Okay, we're running for the forest. And then we're going to rest once we hit the forest. Because as much as I want to say that we could just rest there and be fine, I really don't think so. Okay, we are now in the forest. We have a chance. We'll have a chance to see him, and I think my stamina regenerates faster. Holy smokes! I'm not sure if it came across as well because of how well we were doing, but I was freaking terrified. Oh man. Oh man. That was I think that was my close whoops, what did I hit? I think that was my closest brush with death that didn't actually end up with me dying. But yeah, we are definitely not sticking around the lake anymore because the lake is just going to be full of carnivores that are coming in here to hunt. Oh man, I sort of feel bad for that guy because he just spent so much time trying to catch me and then just couldn't. But at the same time, I'm a dryosaur. The fact that I managed to out-juke a much higher level person, I think, is really awesome. Anywho, I got most of my stamina back, so I'm gonna get food and get the heck out of here. So, the other thing you have to worry about in this game is that actually you can track other dinosaurs. Some dinosaurs might not leave tracks at the moment because they are relatively new. Oh my gosh, that is... I swear, this could probably give some people I know motion sickness or something. Ooh. Oh, this feels like some sort of action horror trailer. Running through the deep, dark jungles. Who knows what will come out again. Anyway. But, I'm not sure. I think my thirst will be fine. We're gonna take cover in some bushes. I want to keep moving because I want you guys to actually have something more than just me sitting around doing nothing. But at the same time, you know, what's the difference between me moving around and me sitting there and talking, between running around and talking to you guys and sitting there and talking to you guys, other than, you know, differentiation in what you can actually look at on the screen. I'm probably gonna have to head back to the lake at some point. It's only just to take in one more drink. It might just be because I'm running around so much. I still have not figured out how badly running around affects you in terms of hunger and thirst. I do know it affects hunger, which is why as a carnivore generally you try not to move around once you've gotten a good meal, especially when you only need like 30 points to progress. But I don't know if it affects thirst. I'm not sure they would bother to have it affect thirst because thirst, well, you just walk up to a water source and drink. And depending on the map, water sources are really easy to find. At the moment, it looks like this this map now has a really easy water source to find. And smoke, no idea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure actually I won't need to get some water, but at the same time, why not? I have nothing else. I have nowhere else really to go, and as I said before, I kind of rather not just sit around for you guys. It makes it a little more boring. And if we do encounter some more carnivores, hey, you guys can at least get some more action, even if I am terrified out of my mind. Oh man, it's getting dark. I'm gonna hunker down here until I get the visibility comes back, because oh man, the day to night is just harsh. I mean, it leads into a beautiful sky, but it is harsh on the vision. Is it already getting better? Nope, never mind. It did not. I wonder how other players are taking this. Do they keep moving around and hope they don't actually bump into things, or do they also hunker down? Because, I mean, my gosh. I mean, it'd be so easy to walk up a cliff like this. It almost makes me wonder if it'd just be worth it just to sit in this bush for the last couple minutes. I mean, we've got 4 more points left, and we're part way to one of those 4. Now, I promised you guys I'd move around and whatnot. I'm gonna keep moving. Have a bite. I just need to avoid any carnivores. Like that Utah raptor that might still be lurking underneath the lake. I mean, I really doubt he'll stick around there for too long, because he needs to get food as well. And running after me that long and not getting me means he's going to be a little more desperate for food than he was before he started hunting me. Because his hunger would have gone down a fair amount with all that running. But on the other hand, he might see it as a chance of there are definitely going to be dinosaurs showing up here, so why wouldn't he stick around? Interesting. It's just a series of trade-offs. Hey, I was way down there when he started chasing me. There's another dino. That looks like a raptor. Which is not something I should get. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. The only reason I want to get a drink at this point. But let's go under and check to make sure. There's nothing. Okay, and we are going to run for the trees. Because we are close to being there. Oh, dear mercy, that thing. He saw us. He saw us. He saw us. He saw us. Oh, crap, he saw us. Okay, it looks like he turned away. Yeah. He lost us amid the trees and bushes. Whew, oh man, that could have ended really badly. I mean, you guys saw the raptor killed me in the first point, and then, you know, I nearly died from a Utah raptor, which is basically a much stronger raptor. Anywho, I am going to leave this open for right now and hope that no one comes along and kills me, because it shouldn't be that long before we actually hit progression, and I need to wait at least 45 seconds before I can hit the progression button. Now, once I finish progressing, I think we're going to end the episode here, because it's getting relatively late. I have roommates that go to bed at a decent time, and I do currently have another job that I need to go to, and I have a shift early tomorrow morning. Yay, life! Anywho. But yeah, so hopefully, with this episode turning out as well as it did, hopefully we can at least do like maybe one tier per episode or per recording session, because I'm not sure you'd want like multiple hours of me playing as a T-Rex. Alrighty, progression! Alrighty, so yeah, so do we want to go down the raptor tree, or do we want to go down the Rex tree? Rex tree will be harder, but possibly more rewarding once we hit the end. But that tree is definitely out of the speedsters, and still comes out to a tier 5 with less stress. I mean, it's a little bit more to jump up to tier 3, but tier 4 and tier 5 are easier to get to. I think I actually want to go down this because I haven't played a T-Rex since they put in this. So we'll go with the Herosaurus. Whoop. There we are. Okay, so let's just get to a quick place to call it quits for the night. And yeah. So guys, well, I'm probably gonna actually hop off before I actually log off, just because I don't want you guys sitting around for a minute to watch me, watch a screen. Oh, there's a lake over there. I don't have to go to the big one now. Yay! Assuming I actually log back on over here, which I should, but we'll see. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think this is the first time I'm actually going to say this, but if you enjoy this, leave a like, subscribe. I will be putting out more Isle videos, hopefully soon. I don't know exactly when, because I'm only just recording this now. This is not actually when you guys are viewing it. But, yeah, subscribe. We have plenty of other videos that you might enjoy, and I will see you later.